What's up, Toon Army? Welcome back to the channel. Look, you really need to get ready and pay close attention to what's coming next, because I've got some massive breaking transfer news straight from Germany tonight, something that's going to cause a real earthquake in Tyneside and across the entire Premier League. We're talking about a bold move to hijack a signing from a direct rival in the race for the top four. After the painful departures of Sandro Tonali, Anthony Gordon, and our captain Bruno Guimaraes, Matthias Gisel and our recruitment team have identified an elite, experienced, and combative defensive midfielder to anchor our midfield. The selling club wants a permanent transfer, the player is desperate to return to England, and Newcastle is making a strong push behind the scenes to leave the competition in the dust. This signing could give us the defensive solidity, physical strength, and Premier League experience we desperately need to transform our midfield overnight. I'm going to reveal the identity of this Bayern Munich sensation, the current stage of negotiations, and how we plan to beat Aston Villa to the punch, all coming up in just a moment. But first, do yourself a huge favor, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We all know the massive void left in our squad after losing key midfield figures this summer. While Matthias Gisel has been back to bring in promising young talent, what this team urgently lacks is that raw, proven Premier League defensive solidity and international authority. Meanwhile, over in the Midlands, Unai Emery's Aston Villa thought they had a clear path to sign a world-class defensive midfielder from Bayern Munich to replace Youri Tielemans. Villa was confident. Portuguese giants Sporting and Benfica couldn't afford the wages, and the deal seemed almost inevitable. However, after suffering a frustrating setback early in the window, when Villa beat us to the signing of Johan Manzambi, our board decided it was time to strike back. Stick with me for the next 30 seconds, because details of a sensational move involving Bayern Munich are about to be revealed. Newcastle United has officially entered the race and is trying to hijack Aston Villa's deal for Bayern Munich midfielder João Palhinha. According to TalkSport, new manager Matthias Gisel views the 31-year-old Portuguese player as the ideal solution to rebuild our central midfield following Bruno Guimaraes' departure to Arsenal. Palhinha, who impressed during a solid loan spell at Tottenham after shining at Fulham, does not feature in Vincent Kompany's plans at Bayern Munich. Although Aston Villa initially positioned themselves as favourites, Bayern is insisting on a permanent transfer rather than another loan. Newcastle is determined not to lose the financial battle this time, offering Palhinha a lucrative contract and a starring role in Gisel's tactical revolution at St James Park. Signing João Palhinha would be a masterstroke for Newcastle right now. Yes, we've invested in dynamic young prospects, but you can't buy the innate defensive aggression, tackling volume, and Premier League experience that Palhinha brings. He is a ready-made beast who breaks up opposition play better than almost anyone else in Europe. Snatching him from Unai Emery and Aston Villa would be a massive show of strength, proving that Newcastle continues to compete at the highest level. Do you think João Palhinha is the midfield enforcer we need to replace Bruno Guimaraes, or should Gisel look for another option? Leave your comments below with your thoughts. Let's get a debate going. A real Geordie scoop making big waves here. And to make sure you don't miss a single second of this last-minute twist in the negotiations, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications right now. See you next time.